This is a new question. But that's okay, because I am a professional.
Swag.
Swag. Oh man.
Well, for me, the first time that I ever heard the word swag was coming from Justin Bieber, so I assume that's like something that he invented.
Swag rap, it's all like, there's lyrical shit, there's like nothing there, and it's like kind of like Lil B, Nicki Minaj, you just like, there's flow in their lyrics, but their lyrics mean so there's like no content, versus like Dre, where they're talking about something, there's coming from the heart, there's something coming from the heart, yeah.
I would say, I mean, it's kind of in one with itself, because swag kind of, I would say, originated from the hip hop culture. So in one, swag is just style. Since I would kind of relate it to saying it kind of originated from hip hop culture, I would just say it's the style that hip hop has influenced upon society.
It's a culture in itself that was actually manipulated and I think manufactured through hip hop. Like using hip hop as the impetus for this new booming of what we call swag now. It's really materialistic in its nature, and it doesn't have any kind of authenticity or creative elements at all. It's just there to manipulate people and for material like wealth and things. As soon as I get more into this whole swag and hip hop thing, I kind of realize swag is kind of like rubbish music that people just put on out there with like a really good sound of it.
Swag music, which is talking about things that you want. It's only talking about ideals, and the ideals that people have been askew through the times that it's only money, women, and violence for some odd reason.
I feel that many of the new artists are abusing the music to just try and promote products and a spending lifestyle, as opposed to a true form of expression and artistic integrity.
Swag, I feel, is the watered down hip hop for the 2.0 generation. I feel like swag had to come out of hip hop because hip hop for a younger generation is like maybe a little bit too much like old school. It's too old for them, so they need something for like party anthems and feel good music.
I feel that swag is to Lil Wayne as hip hop is to DMX.
Hip hop is a culture, a lifestyle. That's pretty much it. It's brought on by like urban upbringing, from the depths of like what is really felt inside, internalized, and it comes out in a creative way through 4 different elements: breakdancing, MC, DJ, and so forth.
And hip hop is a culture within itself. It's a lifestyle as well. It's not only just a genre of music, but it's also a movement as well. So,
and hip hop is more about with a music with message.
Hip hop has lyrical content, like it says something, like say like gangster rap, like the NWA, he talked about like how the gangster lifestyle is or what's happening. Like Tupac talks about like what's happening in their community.
When I listen to music, I would say hip hop. When listening to music, I would say that hip hop culture is more about music that kind of speaks to you, and it speaks of any feelings that you may be harboring towards something. Like looking back on things that Ice Cube would make about being out of content and wanting to not deal with the police because they were biased toward people that were of African American, people that were minorities.
Hip hop was the art of storytelling. Every hip hop song, regardless of who was by him and the wackest rapper in history, but they still had a story. There was still substance to what was being said as it was being said. You know, it had weight to what times we were living in. It had weight to the neighborhoods that you were living in. It basically personified what the world was going through and then put it on the track. Whereas swag is kind of like